What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing fine. Working on this Tsushima Black. I have this Aiwatani. It's rated at 6,000 grit. I'm gonna put this in water over here, just in case. This razor, I was working around with it. I took the razor and I went back to the bevel setter, set the bevel is set, and now we're going to work on this Tsushima Black and see what kind of results it gives me. We're just going to be playing around with it a little bit. I'm going to do no slurry on this for now and see what kind of edge we get. There have been mixed results in the community. Some people have better results with no slurry, while others benefit from having a slurry. And my water bottle isn't working. Good thing I have another one over here. And we're just going to do some strokes in the X stroke family. I posted a video or a comment on the forums asking about naturals and how the abrasives work. With synthetics, it's pretty easy, you know. What you see is what you get. If you buy a 5K, it's a 5K. Going from the mindset that the seller or company you're buying from is reputable. I know there's some 5Ks on Amazon that are not really 5K. But with naturals, the whole conversation shifts, and you never know what you're gonna get. You might have an idea, but that consistency isn't there unless it's from a reputable seller. It's kind of like the same thing, same coin, different face. It all depends who you're buying from. I'm gonna clean this down again. But from what I gather is when you use slurry on a synthetic, that slurry is still... Alright, let me rephrase that. Let's take an example, a 5K in synthetics. That 5K, you really do a slurry on it with a diamond plate, it's still going to be a 5K. But if you have a stone, and by the way, everything I'm talking right now is just so you guys can come in the comment section and tell me if I'm wrong or not, because this isn't how things are. This is just what's going in my mind. I am no expert. I'm just a guy honing who wants to learn, and the things I'm saying here are what is in my mind at the moment, how I think these stones work. I'm not saying this is how they are. In fact, I want to be corrected and say, no, that's not how they work, or yes, that's how they work. But yeah, when you use a slurry on a natural, I think the abrasives are coarser, and the more you dilute, the finer it gets. So that's kind of what I want to clean this stone as much as possible. The seller I bought this from is reputable. I've seen many people on the forums recommend him and on other websites. But the seller has the habit of assigning a grit range to Japanese naturals, which might be taboo because I know there are some purists that say no, you can't put assign grit range to a natural. I understand where they're coming from. I hope they also understand where I'm coming from and wanting to compare it to something that is familiar to myself and others. And the seller assigns a grit rating, and this Tsushima Black, he assigned a grit range between the 3K and 6K. And usually I would go from my bevel setter, which is a 1.5K, and I would move to a 5K Shafton. Now this stone being in that range, if I keep it clean, assuming this is a 6K, the jump from 5 to 6, that's a 1K difference, but I think I should have a good starting point. Put this in water. I'm going to do some hand stropping. Greg Gallant put a video that actually came in the perfect time. He was also he was actually refreshing a razor that looked to be screaming sharp. Let's check here with the archive. Look at this, guys. This is crazy. Now, I have the same stone. I'm going to take this 6,000 Aiwatani and do a very light slurry. And check what that gives us. That's pretty light. Could be lighter actually. I'm using very little pressure. Anyways, Greg put a video with his natural, and he put slurry on it, kind of went backwards. And then he's like, okay, let me do it with just water, and he actually got that, I believe it was a Thiazide, he got that razor screaming sharp. I really like Greg's style. And this thing still doesn't work. Slurry seems to have thinned out, so might be a good time to stop and hand strop and check where that has gotten us. That either stayed the same or it's slightly better. I'm going to go back to water only and do about 25 laps and see, stop there and check it again. I might have not counted very well. I should be at like 11, 12. Five. I'm very confused. I'm gonna go back to the Aiwatani. Very light slurry. we'll do 25 laps here and see how it does. That's 25. What do you guys think? I feel like with the Aiwatani light slurry, I feel like it gets a little bit better. I don't want to bore you guys too long with my video, so yeah, I feel like that Tsushima without the Aiwatani, it got into like the 4K range. What I would presume is a 4K, and then with the Aiwatani slurry, I feel like it bumped it up either to a 5K or a 6K. I feel like a light slurry helped out a bit. What did you guys see in the video? Did you guys think it did a better job with the Aiwatani or without it? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.